What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast, Men's Mental Health. I'm Quincy with the questions.
Big 50 Capone, stay blown, baby. You know it.
Y'all know what it is, man. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully everybody doing good today. We doing good, definitely. Y'all see that we showed up to fuck with y'all.
We always
Y'all
showing
came
up.
to fucks with us.
We fucks with each other. I love coming in here fucking with y'all, though, man. I love coming in, talking this good men's mental health shit. You know, trying to fix and mend some of them wounds that we got as men. You dig me? They out there. We just too.
Oh, you got the Twitch up and running, huh?
Yeah, I got the Twitch running today. I didn't. Normally, I put it on YouTube and
Facebook,
but I decided not to do the YouTube today. I decided to pop it on because when we go live, like when I go live, I put it on my Twitch. I put it on all my pages and my wife's pages.
Yeah,
but when
I do, I put it on every single one
with you, because you're the host streaming service. You're the host party.
Yeah.
I can only put 2 streaming services on mine when I share it. So I gotta select between my Instagram, my Twitch, my Facebook, and my YouTube, which 2 I want to put it on. You dig me? So today we said, you know, we're gonna put it on fucking Twitch, baby. What up, John Thompson in the building? Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too.
What's up, Sam? I love you.
Men's Mental Health Sunday, not Monday. Sunday.
I was fucking that up for a while. I can't
lie. We was.
Coley Cole in the building. What's good with you, Coley Cole?
What up, Coley Cole?
Y'all come in here and get comfortable. Y'all know how we start the show. Every single one. I'm about to give y'all 30 seconds. When I give y'all this 30 seconds, feel free to share this shit out.
Right now.
Share it to your favorite groups. That's what I do. I share it to my favorite groups. And I share it to my page. So, man, definitely do that, man. That would be appreciative. I love y'all out there. Thank y'all for coming in, but y'all know what it is, man. Let me find it. Oh, you got 30 seconds. My nigga Craig in the building. What's good with you, man?
Craig, what's popping, dog? Hey, shout out to
me, I got the best 30-second music in the business. Just slap.
That shit slap right
there. Jamie said, I still forgot about the show today, shaking my damn head. I need some motherfucking sleep. I can't lie, I was out of there last night.
Yesterday was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Brinkley, Incredible Crash Out Podcast. Had a great music video drop on there. You feel me? For I Am Capone. Go check that motherfucker out. Turned around, jumped on Saturday Night Slappers with like Quincy was slapping last night. Saturday Night Slappers, so we was vibing over there. Yesterday was dope. It was a nice day, man. Nice evening, nice wind down all the whole shit, man. If y'all ain't done it yet, send your music to King Jones. Saturday Night Slappers, nigga.
You feel me? And send it to the fullcuppodcast@gmail.com if you want your song to be played. My boy Saz doing the building. What's good with you?
What up, Doug?
Man, we here chilling, man. Getting it in for men's mental health. Oh, man. It was a good night last night, though, man. It went up. Vibes was good all day.
Yeah.
Your video dropped yesterday, man. It was dope.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Get him upside the head with one real quick.
Yeah, you know, throw this jab.
Doink.
Wait, where that come from? We work.
Said,
we
man,
work.
Hell no.
You know, we've been working, bro. I promise you. Y'all not gonna y'all ain't waiting for nothing. Y'all ain't waiting for nothing. I got some good visuals coming. I got some good shit coming for y'all.
Right. I got a video coming with me and Talisha pretty soon. Definitely dropping this in 209 We Trust. I got a song coming with my boy 50 Capone that y'all gonna love. It's
you know it. Y'all gonna love it. Actually, I'm waiting on Young Rick to get better. He just posted that he been sick since he been gone. So once he feeling better, I'm gonna jump in the lab and knock that out for you. You know, get that to you real quick so you can vibe on that. You gonna be like, oh, this nigga Fifth. This nigga Fifth is nuts. Okay, I see how he do it.
Wait till y'all hear the hook though. The hook is deadly. I got my Nate Dogg on.
Yeah,
Carlos Santana.
Nice. What up, Lil Q?
Son in the building. What's good with you, Prince? Prince Jones in the building. The sequel, not the equal. How y'all doing today, though, man? Fellas, how y'all doing out there today, fellas? How y'all doing?
How all the gentlemen doing?
Let's get to that. How you gentlemen doing today, man? Talisha in the building. What's good with you, Talisha?
Everybody doing great. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all got something on your mind, don't just sit in it. Go talk to somebody. Man. Go holler at somebody. You can holler at Big Fifth if you need to. Hey, Fifth, this is going on, man. I don't want nobody
y'all since the beginning. My line is open.
Telling you, hit us. Hit us. I ain't got no. I'm not the nigga that's gonna go run back and tell everybody that whoop-de-whoop going through whoop-de-whoop. Nah, nigga, this stays right here with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like doctor-patient confidentiality. You feel me? If you want to call it that. I'm not worried about
talk to the priest.
Yeah, you dig me? Confessions is sacred.
Yeah.
Talisha,
we're gonna say a pastor, we're gonna say a priest. They be doing too much in them Catholic church.
Stop. Bro,
a little too much, man. I heard a little too much.
On this folk extra blowing his hand off.
Man, bro. Okay, so look. I'm willing to light fireworks, but I'm only willing to light the kiddie ones. The ones that these niggas be doing with the mortar rounds and the quarter stick of dynamite, I stand completely the fuck back. I like my hands. I like tying my shoes. I like opening ketchup bottles.
Nigga.
I like doing.
Right. Shake the ketchup out the bottle. I might want to jack off with my left hand instead of my right.
Man, I might want to switch it up. Backhand even.
I might want to motherfucking jack off with my left hand instead of my right. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I feel for you, foe. But at the same time, nigga, walking around with two M80s and I mean, goddamn, dog. I'm not doing it, bro. I remember cherry bombs. Remember cherry bombs was M80s. You know what I'm saying?
Those of a stick of dynamite.
Yeah. Yes. Those packed a punch. I'm not doing it. And then I'm hearing
that's what you end up with.
One of his partners like blew half his face off or some shit.
See?
In the same, like, ooh-wee. It ain't that serious.
Want to be tough.
All because y'all want to be motherfucking pyrotechnics and explosive handlers all of a sudden. These are not just, those ain't just fireworks.
Dynamite.
Nigga, you could go knock the side of a mountain out with enough of them. Do you understand me? Those don't go boom, bang, sparkle, and pop, pop, glitter, and crackle. They do one thing. Nigga, they shatter windows, set off car alarms, and blow shit the fuck off, up and away. Do you understand me? Nigga, they design. You say what, bro?
I will never understand it.
Not why I would want to go play with it and light it in my hand and try and throw it. Nigga, that's not a hand grenade.
I'm trying to light it on the ground and run away. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you.
Nigga, I love fire. I love blowing shit up. I can't lie. As a man, for me, that's one of my mental health techniques. Like, I like to see shit burn. That's why I got a fire pit in my fucking backyard. You feel me? Like, I like to see shit burn. So occasionally I want to go burn some shit. I want to see some shit go poof. You feel me? Y'all saw it in the video. Nigga, what? Like, this is the shit I like to do, but it's peaceful to me to see that whole process and then watch the fire burn, watch it burn up whatever is burning. Watch how that shit break down, turn to ash, disintegrate from this big to, but that's fire controlled. I'm doing it. My nigga. Fire. These niggas is lighting fuses that's as big as my pinky, as long as my pinky. That part. That's as long as the fuse, my nigga. And the quarter stick of dynamite, nigga, is this big and this round. Nigga.
I'm good.
You know, I would tie extra fuse onto that if I was gonna light it, and I would light that motherfucker from hella far away.
Nigga, I'm lighting that shit from a 3-foot candlestick.
Nigga, do you understand me? I'm putting a piece of paper on the end of a fucking broom handle. And I'm gonna feed here. We gonna light that motherfucker like this. Look, I will light the mortars.
Ain't no way.
I'll light the mortars. I ain't got a problem with mortars. Depending on how big they are, depending on how far away you want to put them. But M80s, cherry bombs, any of those wrap tight, compacted, one hitter quitters, all they do is go bang. That's it.
Make the gun go bang. Y'all niggas crazy.
Nigga, you crazy. Nigga, you crazy.
I can't do it.
I'm not doing it.
You know, shout outs or condolences to anybody who lost their hand or their life over the 4th of July weekend. I don't want y'all to think we're making fun of y'all. We're just bringing awareness to the situation.
It needs to be motherfucking
also, shout out to the people who losing their lives up north. Flash flooding is going on crazy up there here in Texas, man, and
that's
people losing their life left and right.
Bro, you know what's crazy? When me and wifey were buying a house, we were looking in some of them areas because of the amount of land. And when you look at real estate and you really look at the zoning of it and everything, if you look at the right map, it'll tell you the flood zones, it'll tell you the high and all the whole shit. And a lot of that was flood zone already. Like, I said, damn.
I ain't gonna lie. First question I asked when we moved in here, is this a flood zone? She's like, no, absolutely not. She said, like, down the street, like a few blocks over. I was like, okay, I can deal with that. But this ain't a flood. Right. Like, okay, we're good. We'll take it. Fuck out of here with the bullshit. But yeah, a lot of people lost their lives here in northern Texas. I think it's called Kernville. Yeah, Kerrville.
Kerrville.
It's going crazy, and right now, even in Tanya in the building, what's good with you? Even in Fort Worth right now, it's flooding real bad. About 4 hours ago, I seen a partner of mine I do music with, Goldie the One and Ag Fo out there. Right. They posted a video. The street looks like a river.
Oh damn! They out there where it's at?
Yeah, they in Fort Worth. So what's going down out there? Moved from, I guess it's coming from a storm that built up in Mexico.
Vic say my brother got issues at his chain wall just fell. His that's fucked the wall fall down. Tanya said, "Y'all good?"
Oh yeah.
They've been everybody been seeing the floods. It's crazy though, like how I was watching the clip and these motherfuckers was watching the flood come wipe out a bridge.
Yeah.
They're standing there waiting for the water, watching the water come down the thing just to wash.
I'm going 2 days before it gets to that point.
Do you understand? I'm not standing around. I'm saying, bro, like
they've been telling us this shit for a week. You let me know there's water coming this way, nigga, and it's gonna be cars flooded and everything else. Hey, pack whatever we can important to the cars, maybe even a dog.
Yeah, we going to the highest location we can get to in the next 45 minutes to an hour.
Pack up the cars. Let's get it rolling.
Tanya said, was there not an evacuation procedure?
I don't know. So I don't live in that area. It's about maybe 275 miles from me. That's where Fort Worth is. And then Kernville, I think, is like 375 miles. But they be letting you know weeks ahead of time this is coming. We're going to have a lot of storming coming up, heavy rain. So with heavy rain, this is an area for flooding.
Mm-hmm.
Pack up the Range Rover, pack up the Jeep. Get out of here. Fucking
we out. I'm out. I'm not.
Headed up to me. You can ride with your mom or you can ride with me.
But these is motherfuckers you can tell is used to this shit, though. Yeah, if you go stand around and watch the flood come.
That nigga said you gonna watch it come.
You gonna watch it, nigga? Y'all woke up. I swear, bro. Y'all gotta go find the clip. These motherfuckers is out there with nothing on really. No, nothing. This even a motherfucker out there in shorts and it's raining and everybody
and some shorts.
Yeah, all of them. Everybody wet, and the water just coming. You can see it coming, and they just sitting there with phones out like. I say, ain't this about a bitch?
And to be real, a lot of people can't even afford to evacuate.
Nah, real shit. Not appropriate.
So a lot of people don't be prepared, so they don't have gas. They don't have nowhere to go. They had no preparation, so they got to really ride that shit out and hope it don't be that bad.
Talisha said it's not far from San Antonio. It's 4 hours from Houston.
Yeah.
See? Danger, right around the corner. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. I'm not standing out there watching.
It's around the corner and at my front door.
Hey, I don't want to be nowhere. I don't want to be in the vicinity of that bullshit, bro. Fuck that. No, I'm good.
Right. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Even where we at, it don't flood like that.
Look, the water get too high in my backyard, nigga, and I'm starting to look like, okay, maybe I need to do, nigga, like. We get that rainy tide, right? And I got all this land out there, and I really get like puddles, like little small ponds in my backyard if it rained enough. You feel me? I could go back, my kids go back there and splash in that shit. Like it'd be up to their fucking calves and shit. But that's a issue to me. Nigga. You talking about water is about to wipe the road out and we go watch it? Nigga, you got me you tripping. Norm in the building.
Norm Rockwell in the building. What's good with you, Norm?
My guy. Talisha said the Texas officials are facing scrutiny right now for lack of evacuation order. Ooh, wee. See? That's just lack of prep. How do you live in an area like that and not have an evacuation plan already established and ready to implement, ready to take action on? He said, going through Katrina, it exposes the underbelly of society and poverty, not having the ability to evac, leaving all belongings behind, no cars, city officials not planning logistics, getting elderly out, shelters, etc. And that's a fucked up situation. Again, if you live, how you live in the area or community that can flood and not have plans and preparations in order, a plan of execution, ready to execute. That's kind of like you don't give a fuck,
right?
Fuck your administration, bitch. Y'all dirty.
I'm out.
I'm out, nigga. I'm telling that.
If I'm living in that area, I know like that floods. The first thing we buying is a big white boy truck.
Right.
Tires included.
The big mud tires. Look, I just put tires. I just put mud tires on the truck. Like I always do. I don't go with regular tires on my truck. I just put mud tires on my truck like 2-3 days ago, nigga. All full, all the way around. I don't bullshit. Nigga, that it's important. I don't.
And the Jeep Grand Cherokee is 4x4.
If you don't have mud tires on your truck, I think you use your truck for show. I buy a truck for purpose. I don't buy that motherfucker for show. I got the truck for a purpose, nigga. If I gotta load some shit up, I want to have the tires to be able to carry the weight and the tires to be able to ride over whatever the fuck I need to. I don't need no low pro tires on no fucking truck. If I want to ride on low pro tires, I'll go do that, motherfucker, like on some coupe shit.
Reason why I know my 4x4 works, first time I tried it, there was a lady about a week or two ago that sat in the middle of the Houston freeway.
Yeah.
One of the Houston freeways on my way to work with a gun in her hand. Old black lady. And was threatening to kill herself. So, bro, you didn't hear about it?
No.
Oh, bro, she hit a semi truck, hopped up the semi truck, got a folding chair from the back of her car, nigga, grabbed a rifle, nigga, sat in the middle of the fucking freeway.
A rifle?
4 and 5 o'clock traffic.
Nigga, she grabbed a rifle. I thought you said, I didn't know you were going to say a rifle, nigga. I thought you were talking about a handgun or some shit.
Rifle.
Oh, wow.
So the traffic stopped. So down the side of the freeway, it's tilted like this.
Yeah.
I'm looking over. I'm like, this is some real white boy shit. I hit the little 4x4 button. I was like, oh, I gotta start doing this shit more often when traffic get back there. Went down that motherfucker, no problem.
That's wild.
But yeah, bro. Literally,
I'm glad the 4x4 works. I'm glad the 4x4 works.
Like,
damn. I hope she okay though. What happened with her?
She ended peacefully. She put the rifle down and ended peacefully. But the police was out there, guns drawn. It was a whole big thing. It was on national news and everything. Literally one exit from where I go to do work at.
Where you were trying to get to. That's crazy. Yeah. I tell you, mental health is real, and I hope she got the help she needed. You know, they say Young Noble just committed suicide. Rest in peace, Young Noble, man. And you never know what people are going through. You know what I'm saying? You never know what demons they fighting, facing, mental anguish they going, like all of it is real, man. We gotta really start to pay attention to who our people is, the moods, their states. Let's stop being so selfish and so into ourselves that we don't see our people suffering, our friends, our family. You feel me?
Right. That's why I've been big on letting people know, man. Hey, take your peace back.
Yeah.
Sometimes nothing needs to be said. Protect your sanity.
Norm
people don't
said,
know what people be going through and the length they willing to go.
Man. Norm said, as much as I rival the Dallas Cowboys, I appreciate the organization for the contributions to the floods in Texas. They say FEMA didn't know thousands of people were at Convention Center and I-10 overpass for days, but the police knew. They were swinging through shooting them. It's a wild world. See, look, if this boy don't stop swinging my daughter so damn hard in this swing, my son I got to swing up. Look, I got swings up. 2 baby swings in the backyard under my awning for the babies, and they put their sister in the swing and they be back there swinging her. But sometimes I think they get a little carried away because she like it and she be smiling, my nigga, and they be swinging the hell out of her. It ain't you whoosh. If you don't stop swinging my baby, my 7-month-old baby, like you done lost your mind. God damn it.
Baby out there loving it, giggling her ass.
Yeah, loving it. Teasing, showing 2 teeth. Showing them 2 teeth and gums. I fucking love it though. But man, yeah, mental health is real. It's really real, dog. That's crazy though that happened with the that lady. I know I didn't hear about it.
Definitely crazy.
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah. Today, the topic I want to bring up, we're not gonna be on that long today, y'all. I got shit I gotta do because people don't want to be responsible.
God damn it.
I hate that shit. Yeah, I mean, but heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yes, it is.
Today, I want to talk about what we are proud of and the progress that we're making as men with each other. We always bring up a problem when it comes to dating or problem shit that we can work on. What are we proud of as men right now that you see other men working on?
Me? I've been seeing a lot more men outing situations. Motherfuckers going hiking, group runs, a lot more men gathering and going to do something productive as opposed to some bullshit. I've been seeing a lot more of that. Maybe it's because of the way I got the algorithm set on my phone. You know, the shit that I like, the shit that I say, you know, don't show any more of or show more of. But I'm starting to see a lot more of it. And I like that. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of black men groups too. So
Yeah,
the fact that we are in that mentality, I can see us collectively more so going towards that peaceful gathering situation on purpose, which is great. You know, it's intentionally being done. They're like, and the groups ain't small. It's a bunch of motherfuckers. You feel me? But I'm talking 20, 30, 40, 50 in some of the groups, sometimes more. And that's hella dope. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm appreciating. I'm seeing men do these days, as far as a collective group. I got some individual men that I see in my life that are doing some great things for them. You, for one, you know what I'm saying? Taking your peace back, making sure you keep your focus on what you really trying to achieve and not people being bullshit and hating and whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You keeping your direction, which everybody, you know, I tell everybody, man, fuck what anybody saying. I don't give a fuck who they is. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't fucking me, feeding me, financing me, nigga, like I ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, you feel me? I don't care who it is. But we got to be able to make sure we stay on our goals, stay on our square, you know what I'm saying, through anything. So I see that, and we got to learn how to really let certain shit go, because a lot of shit that we would think is pressing in this world really ain't pressing. It really ain't.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? I've been working on dropping these visuals for everybody, and I think everybody was pleased with that first one I dropped. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that I catch in trying to make all this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that talk. You know, it's people that watch, and I know they probably pray for my downfall or pray I don't pull off what I'm trying to pull off, but I really don't care. I don't have time to worry about that. I got time to worry about being successful. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we all need to do. But, you know, I definitely see that in you, that growth. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. That's dope.
Thank you. I appreciate it. As far as men go, I'm really starting to see a lot of maturity and camaraderie. That's what's really big for me right now. I'm digging that. Whether it be people understanding they can't get along and leaving each other the fuck alone, or whether it be people coming together. That's what I'm really enjoying seeing right now. I think that's extra dope, and I also think to help with peace. It also helps show our kids that just because you don't get along with somebody, don't mean you gotta hate them or speak bad on them.
Hell no.
You can let a lot of bullshit go. So I've been seeing that a lot lately, on social media and off of social media. Like I've really been seeing it like real life, seeing men talk out problems, and somebody had a problem with somebody in the store and a couple niggas came together and they was able to figure it out. Like, oh my bad, bro. And a lot of that should be a lot of misunderstandings.
Mm-hmm. Or
that's what I'd be happy to see.
Sometimes it'd be a motherfucking like you a nigga just might be having a bad moment.
Right, a nigga moment.
Yeah. Like I think we allowed to have them. You know?
I think we gotta start giving grace for those too.
That's what I was about to let's not spaz out. You know what I'm saying? Every time a motherfucker have a nigga moment. You feel me?
I used to be quick. On and off of social media. My first question is, nigga, what? Or huh?
Like,
okay.
You don't know. A motherfucker might have just got his car repossessed.
Yeah, like going through it.
That nigga going through it.
Like might be off at the house.
You feel me? You don't know what they going through in that moment. Like, we laughing and joking because we got to make it of the situation. We can't be motherfucking just bent up about everything, but it's serious shit. You never know what a motherfucker going through, real shit. So we can't just always spaz out because a nigga having a nigga moment. Now, if that motherfucker being aggressive, like actively aggressive in and the situation is not a nigga moment, it's him being a idiot, that's something different. Silk in the building. What up, my dude? Yeah. Now we gonna knuckle up because you being real idiotic right now. Like, I can't, we ain't gonna do that. But
let's just get these out the way.
Let's get this. Come on, man. But you got to be able to have that. What is it? That logical mindset, as well as that mental awareness and emotional intelligence to be able to discern in the situation. You feel me? And not, so you don't just spaz out and flip the fuck out about what the fuck this nigga tripping on.
Right. That's why I was asking people you see anything negative.
Oh my God. Baby,
what happened?
Go get your son. Go get just.
Oh my God. What happened, bro?
Bro, I told you I got 2 swings back here. They baby swings. They not for, I mean, they big enough, they could get in it and they secure enough for them to swing in it. They not coming down. I'm not worried about that. But he's so reckless. So he leans, it's a fixed baby swing that's attached up to the rafter. Screw hooks and eye bolts. So it's not coming down. It's in a 4x6, big thick. So I'm not worried about it. It's sturdy. It's on. It just hangs and it swings. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really designed for you to be doing all kind of extra. You know, this nigga goes over the back of it, head down where your feet would go, and flies off the table. And because the straps are uneven, they're only even when you're sitting on it. It bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like it does this buck, and he just holds on. And this nigga just swinging, and all I could think about is if this nigga don't hold on tight, he about to fall and hit his fucking nigga. If you don't get your ass off this motherfucker,
hey, nigga, go get your son. Go get your son.
This nigga trying to stress me out on this podcast, y'all. See, this is shit that we deal with as daddies when you actually be watching your kids, though.
Hey,
like,
man.
Oh my God, I got to scratch my head on that one, y'all. Oh my God, kids, but boys. I got boys. I got men's men. Like, they are not no little simps. You feel me? My boys is not no little softies. They not scared to go get hurt. They not scared to go jump off some shit, try some shit, climb some shit, dig up some shit, bury. They not scared to do none of that shit. So you get them, you get them jumps, man, and they make your stomach jump, nigga. You be like, oh fuck.
What the fuck? Oh, you know what? Close the blind.
Yeah.
Close the blind.
I don't even want to look out
there. I can hear somebody start screaming.
I'm just gonna peek out the blind like, see, I told you so.
I told your dumb ass. Now you can't breathe, huh? Get up.
Get up.
Dad would walk by and snatched all your air. Get up. Flat on your back.
Damien,
oh, wait, Damien in the building. What's good with you?
He said it sounded like you described as Superfly Snicker. I know, right? Hey, you doing old school. Top, bro. With the front flip.
That somersault. Damn, midair.
Midair? Okay. All right. You got it. But yeah, he just gave me a great, joke.
And he said his booty hole tightened up. Like, what the?
Yeah. Nigga, get off. You can't be doing this while I'm on the show, nigga. You gonna have me running outside. I gotta go, y'all. My son broke his fucking arm. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a great day, goddamn. Mine just got. I gotta go to the ER. This little silly motherfucker. That was me though. Be honest. That was me as a kid. I was breaking my arm, breaking my fucking ankle, fucking always something. It was like every summer I had a cast on one limb, nigga.
See, we used to do crazy shit too. Jumping off the house into the pool, going to the dirt bike tracks, nigga.
Yeah.
Like all type of shit. We used to have the salt rock fights.
Yeah.
The little salt rock, the potato gun, nigga, like all type of shit. I was blessed enough never to break a bone. Now, I fucked up some shit. I bruised some shit. I think the only bone I ever broke was my wrist, and that was during football.
Fractured wrist, fighting, hitting multiple niggas in the head. You know what I'm saying? I done fractured legs and ankles. Like, nigga, I done had a lot of casts, bro. I'm talking all the way up to the motherfucking hip type shit, nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't just had the little boot went on the bottom below your knee, nigga. Nah. Nigga, I got done. It looked like my leg had been smoking crack solo, nigga. Like, fuck the rest of your body, nigga.
What the fuck? I said, I'm
taking it to nigga, what happened to my leg? Somebody done traded me out, nigga.
I can't be out here like this. Give me some jeans, nigga. I can't wear no shorts for it.
Nigga, to my leg get back. Boy, I tell you, a cast and breaking shit ain't no fun. Sprains, breaks, none of that shit is not okay.
Also, I want to thank the fellas that be coming to men's mental health. Let's really talk about that. We get more men to join in on the men's mental health conversation. And
I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely enjoy that, man.
We need to start.
It was more women.
Yeah.
And men. It was men and 8 women.
Yeah.
Maybe one nigga every now and then. It was me.
Right.
Defending ourselves. Like, no.
Hold on, ladies. Y'all can't be jumping on us like that. No,
I appreciate y'all, ladies.
That shows the growth, and we're starting to attract like-minded individuals that don't mind opening up about what the fuck they go through in life. You dig me? That don't mind speaking their piece, sharing their stories, giving their testament. You feel me? Advice, however you want to look at it. Damien said, "Can I call in?" Always.
Oh, I mean, I sent it to him.
He said, "Then you got the government workout." Hey, when I got in the military, before, like probably a year before that, maybe 2, was the last time I had a cast. And I had to go, do you know I had to go through all these fucking things with them? Yeah, I broke this, I broke that, I broke this because of this and that. Like, oh my God, that shit was so fucking irritating. Like, goddamn. Nigga, I gotta
go. I did it, it's done.
It's done. Damn it. I gotta show medical records. I gotta show this, that, the third. Like, damn. That shit was.
I was 12 years old. I don't know what the fuck the medical record is.
The fuck? How the hell am I supposed to get that? But the government being the government. The government being the government, they got that shit.
I'm about to send it to Damien right now.
Through Messenger, right?
Yep.
Check your Messenger, Damien.
I had to go pull it from, instead of pulling it from you, I just went and pulled it from the email I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it a lot easier.
He said, "Yeah, we were always Yep. Always would.
Yep.
Always, bro. Like I always had a cast. Everybody, they'll tell you. One time, I was walking on a wall, probably about, I want to say it's like 8 feet. You know what I'm saying? 8-foot high wall. I'm like 10, 12 in that range somewhere. And I go to jump from the wall to the porch. And it do not go the way I want it to. My foot, my foot hit the edge, and my ankle just go pow. Nigga. Motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Damien,
hey guys,
bro.
Damien, what's up, bro?
Here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Absolutely.
Well, I can't hear y'all. Hold a second.
Go to comments. Click on comments.
Click on comments. He said he can't hear us, but
I'm trying to fix this here. All right.
Yo,
hey, there you go. I hear you now.
All right, you got it fixed over there. Cool. How we living, brother? Over there looking like Secret Squirrel. He got the dark silhouette going.
Yeah, man, I'm living the dream, so, I'm doing pretty good. I just wanted to step in and, share with you guys my mental health journey.
Yeah, definitely. Always.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so,
that's Big Bro right there. If y'all don't know, man, you looking good too. That's Damien Page right there. That's Big Bro for real.
Mr. Hail Mary hostess himself.
Yeah, so I just tried to jump in and tell you what I'm going through, or just
absolutely, bro.
It's yours.
Well, I think I shared last time. I've been in therapy for close to 20, 30 years.
Right.
So I've been through a lot of therapists, some fucked up, some were real cool, and then others were tired and stuff like that. So, I found the best thing that helped me throughout the years was the cognitive therapy, where you sit down either comfortable on the couch or you just sit up, whatever is comfortable for you, and you get that shit off your chest.
Right.
Talk about it, and the therapist is not there to solve your problems. Like I said the last time, it's just better. He or she is there to give you an objective of what you're dealing with. Make sense to you. If it's righteous anger, where you have a reason to be angry, or if it's just some fucked up shit you're thinking about that you shouldn't be thinking. So it's there to put things in perspective, well, the part is, some people need medication. I know people have their thoughts about that, but some people need that. I don't look down on that or anybody that needs that, because there is things in the brain that are off and that can go wrong. And just like cancer, just like any biological condition, the brain is one of them. It's just one of those organs, and she can go wrong. But if you go that route, I strongly recommend you get a therapist, so that way you can talk that shit out and not just be buzzed or medicated all the time outside your mind.
Right.
Self-medicating. Yeah, because I have both. I sought out both. Because I didn't want to be just fucked up in my mind, not thinking clearly in the fog and all that kind of stuff. Just wanted to be conscious of my surroundings.
Right.
You know,
But in control of your feelings and thoughts, the shit, and how you process it and all too.
right.
Yeah.
So that's the goal you want to achieve, is that where you have your feelings in check versus just flying off the handle.
Right.
Yeah.
Being so fucked up, inebriated, intoxicated, like
Right.
outside of yourself because you self-medicate all the time.
Right.
I think the things I take to self-medicate is to help me get over the hump, not solve the problem.
Right. You know, it's just temporary.
Medication I take is weed and alcohol. I take a few shots to help me get through, to help me get over the hump. I don't drink it to fix my problem. I don't
Right.
smoke to fix my problems. I be on the grind, shit. Sometimes I'll be needing that get over. You know what?
I think there's a good,
shots,
healthy
gotta
course.
shut up.
Like, I think you can self-medicate healthy in a healthy manner, but I think a lot of people over self-medicate because they don't want to confront whatever they need to confront. You know,
Right.
it's like an overcompensation. They overdoing it because they really don't want to go step into that light, you know, and deal with it.
Right. And then, you know, I was going to say as well, you know, medication's not for everybody, you know,
Right.
but for some people they need it, you know,
Right.
it's just a fact of life. But
I've seen some that do.
yeah, well,
Hey, no, like I'm not trying to be funny about it because I
But for real.
saw the difference between them on it and off.
Right.
And hey, no, nigga, go take your medication.
He said it's 12 o'clock, nigga. It's time for you to take
Nigga,
your
you-
pill.
Right.
You
Right.
gonna take it at 10.
Even that, you starting to get crazy, nigga.
You start to get ignorant as fuck.
Yeah.
Give me my goddamn alcohol.
I know it. I know
You
it's
can't
true.
none of this. You can't indulge in none of this. You
Yeah.
don't take your pill and let that sit in for an hour or so.
And then we can come back and talk because damn it.
Get back.
Yeah. So, you know, it's just one of those things that even though you don't do it, just see somebody professional to talk to, have somebody you can get that shit off your chest, because medication won't do that. It'll just keep you,
Right.
you know, leveled or high, or everybody's different, you know.
Right.
But you gotta have somebody to talk that shit out.
Definitely.
Like you said,
I think that's my biggest thing too.
it makes
Being able to talk to somebody.
performing-
Sometimes that's all I need.
Right.
to talk to somebody is okay. See, I was gonna say that. Because you said the cognitive therapy where you go relax on the couch or sit up or lay back or however, you know what I'm saying, is the one that you found help the most, right?
Right.
So why can't we be each other's cognitive therapists as men and be safe enough in your manhood to allow another man to, one, open up to you and be able to get some shit off their chest, and two, be man enough to open up.
Well, I
Right.
can answer both questions with one word: trust.
There you go. Yeah, of course, it got to be people you trust. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to trust each other. This is where I'm going. So we can really be each other's own reflective surface. You know what I'm saying to say?
Uh-oh.
Why
Hey.
you playing no games?
Hey, you fucking with Mama Bear, you better go get your shit right.
Somebody got called into our kitchen.
She got caught in the corner. He ran down the wrong hall.
The problem with having homies, your therapists and stuff, is that sometimes some dudes will be using it as a weapon against you, and you don't know who that person is.
Right.
Trust, because a lot of times an enemy can be closer than a brother.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's it. And this is where we have to be able to, we got to know who the fuck we around, or who we have around, or who we trying to talk to. You know, I know for a fact I could talk to Damien and Quincy and talk to them about different situations, and then never get back to either one. You know, like it won't go leak. Not talk about each one of them to each other, but talk about a situation I'm going through individually, and they're not gonna go talk. You know, it's not gonna leak. I know it's gonna stay right there. You got to be able to have those type of individual lives around us. You know, my bro EQ, he a number one. I can go talk to him about anything under the sun, and it's not gonna get out. Ain't nobody going. He not gonna use it again. He's not gonna weaponize it against me. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna hold it over my head or be running his mouth. None of that. Right. We gotta have those people in our life. You feel me?
Everybody, you know, it's unfortunate, fellas, that not everybody has that.
No.
Like you get a professional. So you know, I always joke about it. You said you hire people that are paid to shut up. You know, it's a simple fact. You know,
right? I didn't hire you from a good time. I hired you to leave.
I hired you to just shut up, bitch. I'm about to tell you this, but you just shut up.
You just shut up. Sit down. Take notes.
Well, I mean, you think about it. That's why you got lawyers.
Right.
Don't say share your business that you come for them to help.
Right.
Mental health. I mean, what's between you and your therapist or your doctor? That's HIPAA. That's
right.
Private patient privacy. You know, my wife for HIPAA for almost 30 years, so I should be well versed on that.
He said, "I know this shit, and I didn't even know I needed to."
More than I need to, that's for sure. But did you fellas have any questions while we add into the conversation?
Man, I just you come in with all the knowledge a motherfucker need, man. Like, you know, I said it last night. Timing is at an essence. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is timing, and the more natural the conversations, the better the shit come out. You know, I really don't come in scripted and with specific questions like that. I really form in the middle of our conversations. You know, to be completely honest. So I love that you come in and give a different perspective, give your personal happenings with the situations. You know, counseling, the years of mental health and physical therapy, mental therapy. You know, I know you've been going through a lot. You sent me countless X-rays, and you know what I'm saying. All the whole shit like that. You've been through a lot. So, the therapy is definitely important, and the fact that you stepped up to go through it, to recognize and accept that you needed it, and all that's big. So to hear from you and you speak on it is always insightful, like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then for you to be brave enough to share it, it's crazy, bro. Like that's big.
Well, no, if I can help somebody on this podcast, just one person, you know, then I did my job. You know, need somebody that's make them aware that there are brothers out there that's willing to receive the help. You know, we don't have to walk around like zombies and shit like that.
Right.
But we do have to understand our bodies, just like our mind. You got to understand up here.
Yeah.
And work everything else.
Hey, you said something earlier. I was going to ask a question, but I didn't want to. I don't like. I like people to just finish saying what they say. But you had made a comment about, or you had said when you sit down and talk with him, and you were correct when you said or her, talking about the male or female therapist, right?
Right.
Do you find it best to go with the same sex therapist, opposite sex, or indifferent?
At first, I wanted to just go with a black brother, you know, someone that knew somewhat of a struggle of what I was dealing with. You know, that's how I started. You know, and then that worked out to a degree. And then some of them, you know, some brothers aren't there for you like you think they are. Some are Cambridge or some to Harvard, and you're sitting there talking to Carlton about hood problems.
That's big. Speak on it, brother. Hold on before can we sidebar to that real quick?
Sure.
Like I said, the questions come as we conversate. You feel me? So this is a side question off of that. Did you think or expect to seek out your reflection as a counselor or therapist, and it being it just being a Carlton, like you said.
Right.
Did you ever expect that? Did you think that would be happening? Like,
I did my own homework before I got started because, like I said, all this was trailblazing bullshit before I even got involved because my family doesn't, connect that way with mental health.
right.
But no, it blindsided me when I had that experience because it was like, oh well, so and so's into this. He's ADHD. He does depression. He does all this stuff, but it's all paperwork. He ain't really relating to what I'm dealing
And
with.
in the field.
Right.
Right. It's all paperwork and certificates. So, as I went through my journey, I learned to interview their asses like they're interviewing me, because, because it was like, okay, dude, can you help me? Now
Yeah.
Damien said, you know what? You sit down in the goddamn chair. I need to talk to you for a
That
minute.
nigga said, hold on, I need to see your hood pass, nigga. Where your hood pass at? I don't care if
Where you from?
I don't care if you hung it up. I just need to see that you even had a hood pass.
Right.
Where's the flag?
Because if I'm talking to you, I want you to know what I'm saying ain't no Mickey Mouse shit.
Right.
This is real deal. If you can't then you need to get off the bike.
That's yeah, that's deep, bro. That's deep, bro. I never thought of it from that angle, that aspect, that perspective, that the guy, if you because I wanted that as well, but I ended up finding a black female. But she actually had a ghetto pass. You know what I'm saying? She had a hood pass. And she was also an elder and very knowledgeable and very spiritual. So I kind of was blessed in running into her on my first time out. Had I found a brother that was not a brother and he could not relate or look down or talk or whatever the fuck, it would have been a problem, bro. I probably would have beat him with his own fucking degree. I took off the wall and smacked him in the face with it or some shit.
But let's be real. When Carlton was put in hood situations, he prevailed and excelled. Let's just be real about that.
He didn't have much of a choice.
He damn sure did.
He came through. It was a bonanza. Y'all remember that episode?
You guys remember when you get you sucker? Do you want the window or the stairs?
The stairs.
Damn.
The motherfuckers actually told the window one time.
Hey, that nigga said, I was at the end. That nigga just jumped out the window. That nigga said he didn't know about the elevator.
Now, this is part of mental health as well, is laughing. And get that junk off your system.
Yeah.
And pick up and you have a hot shower. It just, laughter is sort of similar to that. Right. You're cleaning your soul with all that bullshit and you find something funny, and not to get all chemical. So they talk about when you laugh, it releases dopamine that
right.
your mind.
Yeah.
That's
why drop that gay.
Yeah. Just
drop it. If they don't know what dopamine is and they don't know how it's triggered and all the endorphins and everything.
Happiness is a thing in happiness.
Man, that's on them. They
love dopamine.
We'll Google the word.
And look it up.
Yeah. So, but with all that said, but I didn't have a preference in the beginning, as far as a female or a male, but I wanted somebody, I was looking for somebody to relate to. I've had Asian therapists, I had white therapists, and then I had black therapists, of course. I haven't had any Latino therapists, but it just didn't work out that way that I met them, because most of them were the races I just mentioned.
Right.
But one of my better therapists I had was a white dude who was from Wisconsin, and he went through some shit in his personal life to where it made my family look like the goddamn Addams family. You know,
I just want to go out on a limb and say, when you said he was from Wisconsin, I knew he was white.
yeah, of course. But they got
Never
brothers.
heard a nigga say, "Where you from?" He's like, "I'm from Wisconsin."
Wisconsin, nigga.
Never heard.
You know, but he's a white dude. You know, if you saw him, you wouldn't think much of him. But
Right.
he was real cool. He's actually the ones that I had for like 15 years. He retired, so you know he was doing it for
So
45.
you were able to rock with that one therapist you said for 15 years?
Correct.
That's dope.
Ooh.
That's dope.
Yeah, he
That's
was really good. He was able to transcribe dreams. So if you had a dream about something, he was kind of like Daniel from the Bible, where he can tell you what your dreams mean. And so,
right.
you know, he kind of had that specialty. And but he specialized in everything else I was dealing with. But the fact is, I was like, yeah, man, I was a little restless. Kept, you know, having this like prevailing dream, and you know, and then the shit happened. You know, kind of what kind of shit is that? You know, and you know, he was saying this visualization of like where you see yourself walk through something, and you had that feeling of deja vu. You know, and it's not something to be scared of, but he said certain people have that gift to visualize what they're dealing with and to translate it into everyday life kind of thing. Like a warning, like your subconscious is telling you.
It's telling you this is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hit the deck, nigga.
At it. I mean, it's real.
Yeah, no, it's real.
For real, it is.
Yeah.
They want us to think shit like that is superstitious and spookism type shit. Yeah, witchcraft type shit. And honestly, it's not human intuition. It's human your body's antenna. You know what I'm saying? It's a transmitter and a receiver. Like you transmit and you receive things in different ways.
Yeah.
And you have to have the insight and the belief, the knowledge, the word, the know-how to interpret, to discern what being told, what you're seeing, you know?
Right.
That's making people more in keen sense to do so.
Right. And I believe, I'm a believer, you know, I have faith in the higher power, you know, that I'm not here doing this shit.
Right.
You know, but that's what kept me strong through the years. And, you know, but I also, Lord, I believe the Lord led me to places where people can help me, you know, put out that life raft when I feel like I'm drowning.
Right. That's
so
big.
So I can come back and talk to fellas like you guys and let you know there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, what you go through, you know, you guys put in your song, so I can't rap. But you guys speaking for me. So
yeah.
I'll preach about that stress and you put a track over it. And I'm like, damn, I'm feeling like that. Yeah.
I'm glad you could relate. I'm glad that somebody else said something to the effect where they can see what it is to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Because of listening to our music, and that's big. That I'm being told, that's being said. You know what I'm saying? As artists, we really try and convey our truest. Like me personally, I try and convey my truest life, everything I'm feeling, going through. You know, my military career, my man trying to set me up, and all kind. You know, like I've been through a lot of bullshit, so I try and just speak on it all because it all affects your mental. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's your self-perception. You know, you can love us as brothers, but if you don't love yourself, you're gonna always be alone.
Right. You gotta love yourself first. Fuck that. Don't come try and love Fifth if you don't love your motherfucking self.
Right. You know, you can't expect somebody else to love your company. You don't love your own company.
You don't love your own company, Debbie. You go look in the mirror, or you go sit in the room with yourself, and you be pissed off. No, hold on.
I can't have Quincy. You big dummy.
You big dummy.
You big dummy.
Well, y'all, I hate to cut y'all short, but I do got some business I got to take care of.
Okay.
No
I
problem.
hate that I have to go. Aubrey, we see you coming in late. Damien, man, thank you for coming on, bro. Breath of fresh air every time I hear you speak.
Thank you.
You always
Yeah.
bring that
I
good.
love when somebody comes on with intelligence. It's emotionally intelligent and then mentally intelligent. You know, put them together is crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to my co-host, my nigga 50 Capone, man. Like every day showing up. Every day.
You know it.
We do this, man.
There you go.
Man, it's definitely been this has been a good session for me, definitely. I want to thank both of you brothers for coming on. I also want to thank y'all for the minute y'all being. That helps put influence into my life, whether y'all know it or not. Whether it come to being a man of my household, thought-provoking, whatever. I always leave with something when I talk to you, Joe.
Man, it's always good. You know that.
Yeah. And quick shout out to J Poo. She been putting out them comments. Had me laugh.
Exactly.
She's
Shout out Jay Fox. He was in the building too. What's up, Doug?
Yeah, Jay Fox was in here.
But
Sorry,
thank
y'all,
everybody
wasn't
for
getting
coming
nobody
in. Everybody that was tapped in, tuned in with us. Share this out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay tapped in with us every Sunday, 1 p.m. in the West. You know the rest. The podcast, Men's Mental Health. We in here.
Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all tap into Real Blunt every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West, and you know the rest. With my boy 50 Capone and Jay Poo. Definitely had a laughs for you. Definitely have thought-provoking coming with you, man. Make sure y'all just tap into all the podcasts.
Alert, battery very low.
We love y'all.
Y'all
Make sure y'all tap in with Damian Page too. Hail Mary holsters, personal firearm holsters and apparel. I'm telling you, he dope with his shit. Go get your shit customized by Damian.
Thank you.
Y'all be easy.
Peace.
Peace.